Have you ever stopped to think about what it really means to see? Right now you're convinced you are looking at a 3D world. Depth, volume, shape. But here's the twist. Your eyes only see in 2 dimensions. The third one, that's a hallucination your brain puts together. Take something simple, a sphere. When you look at it, you don't actually see its volume. What you see is just a circle with shadows. Those subtle shadows and gradients are what your brain uses to whisper, this isn't a flat shape, this is round, this is 3D. But here's the kicker. If you saw a sphere under perfectly even lighting, with no shadows at all, you wouldn't be able to tell it apart from a flat disk. So what happens to our idea of 3D if our eyes can't even perceive it? Is it real or just a really good trick? Your retina is a flat surface, like a camera sensor. It captures a 2D image, just height and width. So where does depth come from? Clues. Shadow, perspective, parallax, experience. Your brain collects those fragments and reconstructs a world with depth. But it never sees depth directly. Your 3D vision is a 2D guess. A really convincing illusion. It's brilliant. But it's not real perception. It's a hallucination that just happens to work well enough. To make this even stranger, let's flip the situation and go down a dimension. Imagine a world with only 2 spatial dimensions. Flatland. A place with just left, right, up, down. Now imagine a 3D sphere passing through that world. What do the Flatlanders see? At first, a dot. Then a growing circle. Then a shrinking circle. And finally, nothing. They can't understand height. They have no idea what a sphere even is. To them, it's a miracle, a glitch in their laws of physics. Now ask yourself this. If 2D beings can't comprehend 3D, could we as 3D beings be equally blind to the 4th dimension? And just like Flatlanders can't look up, we can't look into the 4th spatial direction. But we can do something else. We can describe it mathematically. In 1D, you need 1 number to locate something. In 2D, you need 2. In 3D, 3. And in 4D, add 1 more. We can visualize what the 4th axis means, but the math works. Just like we can describe quantum fields or black holes without ever seeing them, we can explore the 4th dimension through numbers and logic. Now comes the fun part, shapes in higher dimensions. Let's start from the beginning. A point is just a location. 2 points make a line. 2 lines joined at a right angle make a square. 2 squares connected in a new direction make a cube. In the Tesseract, 2 cubes connected through the 4th dimension. Every time we move up a dimension, we duplicate the lower dimensional shape and connect the copies in a new orthogonal direction. Of course, in 4D, we can see that new direction, but we can describe it. And more importantly, we can project it into 3D. Just like a cube casts a 2D shadow, a Tesseract casts a 3D shadow. That's what those weird wireframe animations show, a 4D object twisting and folding in a 3D world. It looks distorted and alive, because we are only seeing a sliver of its true geometry. But here's where things get really strange. What if our entire reality is a shadow? A 3-dimensional slice of something higher? Maybe we are just Flatlanders in disguise, blind to a new kind of up. Think about it. Are there shapes we'll never perceive? Forces that move through us, not around us? Maybe time, gravity, or even consciousness itself are traces of a larger reality that unfolds in 4 spatial dimensions. We can't prove it, but mathematically, the 4th dimension is solid, logical, and hauntingly elegant. So, what did we discover? You live in a 3D world, but your eyes, they only ever give you 2D snapshots. Your mind fills in the rest. It hallucinates 3D, and it works, most of the time. But that also means you've never actually seen 3D reality. Flatlanders couldn't understand the sphere. Maybe we can't understand the Tesseract, but here's the beauty of it. With math, with imagination, we can reach beyond the limits of our senses. The 4th dimension could be all around us, and we might never know. But could there be more illusions in our daily life that we are not aware of? Click on the next video to find out the reality about time.